Other sisters and other women are not something that I compete with. They are allies. They are beings that I'm here to actually celebrate and uplift. And the truth is that I really don't want to be anybody else but myself. There is something kind of off when women are comparing themselves to other women, not realizing that if they turn around and look at themselves, they'll see what an amazing catch they are, how incredibly beautiful they are. And that the biggest journey of love is relaxing into our own heart, softening in our being. And that the ultimate love story is between me and Holy Spirit, me and God, me and my soul, me and that which cannot be named but can be pointed to. This is the ultimate love story that I choose to nurture. And yes, from this place, beautiful human relationships will happen. Beautiful men or man will be in my life. Yet, I do not need necessarily that constant reassurance, confirmation, feeling of that I have control over situations, that I know that he's mine and that I need to look and make sure everything's safe. I don't need to have all of that. I don't need to be in control in that way anymore, because I know that no matter where I fall, God is right here and here and here and here and here, and he's never not here. There is a great peace that comes from when a woman realizes she's not here to compete with anybody else. I'm not here to compete with any woman. I don't want to. I want to uplift them. I want to support them. I want them to shine, because their shine does not for 1 second dim my shine. And that is a old paradigm, old story that I am not here to feed or entertain anymore. I have healed, overcome sister wounds of the past where women were very kind of mean to me, calling me names, saying I was too skinny, saying I looked disgusting because I'm so skinny. And also women that really didn't like it when I was shining. And the only reason I created that kind of situation and experience is so that I now could see how silly that is, how ridiculous that is in a way. However, at the time, it did bring some sadness into my heart, because I felt such joy walking in my beautiful dress and feeling beautiful, dressed up. Yet when I was dressed up in the clothing that I really loved, that made me feel so sexy, and when I went out, it actually was met with kind of a sense of hatred or dislike, disapproval. And it affected me so much that I actually became someone that started wearing sweatpants, big shirts, and I decided to not be as beautiful, so that I could be friends with my sisters and not be seen as a threat, because I sensed an energy like that. So I started to really dim down that part of me that was just shining bright, because that, I noticed, made other people more comfortable. And what I really wanted was people to like me. Sisters especially, I wanted them to like me. I wanted to feel like I had some approval and some friends in terms of women, girls. And I did get that a little bit more. But it was at a cost of shutting down a very authentic, natural part of myself. which is the part of me that is fully alive and expressive and joyful and playful and sensual and erotic and turned the fuck on by life itself, by the juiciness of being in this body, by feeling the pulsating electricity of life force energy moving through me. That is a great turn on in itself. To be touched by this energy of life is like being touched by God. And it is happening in every single moment of our lives. And that experience has literally been orgasmic and put me in states of ecstasy and bliss that I'm not sure if any other human physical person has done. I mean, I'm not going to even compare the two because they're actually different. One is physical, the other one is purely energetic, yet it's actually becoming physical as well. So I actually don't want to discredit or put down any physical interaction I've had, because those are amazing as well. But what I am saying is that I feel like I've always, since a very young age, been really tapped in or open for a beautiful energy of life to flow through my body. And I'm here to open and to reclaim and to celebrate that this is my birthright. And I do not need to apologize for my shine, for my love, for my expression. And I'm also here to be kind, caring, considerate to myself, first and foremost, and then in turn, be kind, caring, and considerate to other people in my environment, to check in with my sisters, to build trust with my sisters, and to develop deeper levels of intimacy, not necessarily romantic, but just in a friendship type of way, where I can know what is supportive for other humans and do my best in the way that feels most aligned for me to support them. I'm really here to just remind everyone that we, especially as women, don't need to, should not. I mean, there's no point of competing because there's no competition. There's seriously no competition. There's just me. And the only one I'm competing with is the version of myself I was yesterday. If there's any type of competition, it's with myself. Men, however, might have healthy competition, but as women, we don't like to compete. We like to uplift, nurture, and support, and care for. That's just a natural way of a woman, in my experience. This is me speaking from my own personal experience. Obviously, it's going to be very different for everyone, but as a very naturally leaning towards like really feminine being, it feels like the most beautiful feeling of home to just rest in my own love, in this own, like really dropping into my womb, to my heart, to my yoni, and feeling that, wow, why would I ever feel fear of losing a love? Why would I ever feel the need to control anything when the love is like truly inside of me, and it is me, and it is infinite. It is an infinite source. It's never ending. So it's a journey that is always new and fresh, and it is always available to us. So why get too caught up in distractions of the outside world, of needing to, myself, sometimes I felt like I needed to control how my relationship is and all this stuff so I don't lose something, but there is nothing to lose. And yes, I do care. I do care to cultivate, to build, to grow, to nurture my physical human relationships as well. But I don't feel the need to control it and to try to keep it as in this one way, because I'm afraid of change or something. I can fully let go and let the waves and the ocean of life move us and flow us, and trust and have that deep sense of faith that is truly the place of sustenance and peace, to live here in this place of flow and surrender and fearlessness, which doesn't come from a lack of fear, but it comes from seeing the fear, being aware of the fear, and then choosing love instead. So it might still be there, might still linger, but we're choosing love instead. And that is a blessing. thank you. That's all I wanted to say today.